When you're securing the front 2 straps on the first pallet and the last 2 straps on the rear pallet, you always want to double check the 2 straps. I always have mine facing the same direction since they're on the same pallet. You want to check between the 2 straps and make sure that both of the straps on the same pallet have the equal amount of tightness. You don't want to have one be kind of loose and the other one be really tight. They need to be very close. What's up, guys? Everyday Trucker here, back with another video. And today I've got a load of cement. Now, I've had cement a ton of times in the past, but I don't think I've made a video showing you guys how to properly secure it. And today is just as good a day as any to get it. I haven't had it in a while. And it's very, very easy to secure cement. If you can secure shingles, you can definitely secure cement. Pretty much the same tactics to do it, but I'm gonna let you guys watch me do it. And whoop, almost tripped right there. Watch out for that. Almost lost some of that broken cement right there. That would have been a fail. But we're gonna go ahead and start off by X-strapping the front, and just like a load of shingles, it's gonna be 2 straps across the front bundle, 2 straps across the very rear bundle back here, and then a single strap in between. No edge protectors required. And since this is cement, you know what happens if that gets wet. It's going to turn into concrete. Well, maybe not necessarily so much without the other mixture, but this does not need to get wet. It cannot get wet. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a tarp on it to finish it off. But other than that, it's pretty much just the same securement tactic as a load of shingles. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up so you guys can watch me secure this. We have to do the securement inside of this tarping station here at this place. So just for safety reasons, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the camera here and let you guys watch me work. Go ahead and get our 2-inch straps here, and you don't have to put an X strap on the very rear of this load. We're not gonna be reversing or doing anything fast enough to make the momentum pull that thing off the back. But we will be driving fast enough for it to come forward on us if we have to stop short. So 2-inch straps, 2-inch ratchets, and we'll go ahead and take out our bungees ahead of time for when we have to tarp this at the end. I'm using these stake pockets, whenever I'm trying to use one of these winches. I try to use one of the stay pockets in the holes that's not covering up my marker lights, you know, just to keep everything safe, make sure I'm as visible as possible on the highway. Sometimes you can't avoid it and you got to use one that goes through and covers the light up a little bit, but when you can avoid it, do that. You know, use the pocket next to it if you can. You can never be too safe out here. Yeah, dealing with these bags of cement is super easy. Like I said, it's almost as easy as doing shingles. The only thing is, 100% of the time whenever I've had to pick up a load of cement like this, you have to tarp it 100% of the time. Every single time that I've ever had this load. These holes are too small for me to use my ratchet winch bar. I keep on forgetting. I've had this trailer for a while. Gotta use the box head. This ratchet winch bar is very versatile. And of course you want to put a twist in your strap, because this is soft. You can't necessarily winch it down drum tight because you don't want to tear those bags of cement up there. They're pretty tough. I mean, it's not like thin paper when you're tightening it down, but you can't really just max out the winch the way you would on a piece of like metal or, you know, lumber that you don't have to worry about breaking. I usually do like 2 or 3 clicks past snug, enough to squeeze it, but not enough to rupture the bag. But yeah, this load, on top of being super easy to deal with, it's pretty light as well. It's about 45,000 pounds, which should leave me plenty of space, empty space on the trailer to fill up my fuel tanks all the way, because I have a very long way to go with this load. I have to deliver it about 14 and a half hours away. I'm in Pennsylvania and I gotta go all the way to Wisconsin to get rid of this stuff. But it pays really well, so that's fine by me. Usually when I'm picking up cement, well, this is my first time coming to this place, but there's another place where I pick up cement from, and there's usually like a decent line of people trying to get their stuff, but I'm the only person that's here at this place, so I don't have to rush my way through the line, hurrying up to try to secure this. I'm the only person here. It's like the end of the, kind of close to the end of the work day. It's close to 3 o'clock. And this place shuts down at 4:30, I believe, so I don't think there are really going to be too many more people coming through here. I might be the last one of the day, so I can take my time if I need to. But with this load being as easy as it is, it really wouldn't take me that much time to finish securing this, even if I was going very slowly. And when you're securing the front 2 straps on the first pallet and the last 2 straps on the rear pallet, you always want to double check the 2 straps. I always have mine facing the same direction since they're on the same pallet. You want to check between the 2 straps and make sure that both of the straps on the same pallet have the equal amount of tightness. You don't want to have one be kind of loose and the other one be really tight. They need to be very close, if not identical in tightness. So this one could use one more crank. Good, now it matches up perfect. Let's go ahead and knock the other side out, and we can go ahead and tarp this, and we will be out of here. It hasn't even been 35 minutes yet between them loading me and getting this far with securing this load. This place is awesome so far in my book. All right, we got the semi-finished product here. Standard X straps over there, like you are probably already used to seeing on all of the loads that I always do them on. And we actually got a little staircase we can climb today, but checking it out from the top, we got full coverage on each pallet. The rear pallet back there with the 2 straps, the front pallet with the 2 straps, and a single strap on every pallet in between. And each of these straps has a twist in them, just because I like doing it that way. And as I said, the load is soft, so I can't winch it down super tight. You won't really be able to see these straps blowing in the wind because it's going to be covered up by a tarp, but I prefer to be consistent when I'm doing my loads. So last thing to do is go ahead and get this mess tarped so we can get ourselves out of here. I think I'm going to be in and out of here with this load in less than an hour. I didn't put it on my stopwatch this time, but just looking at the time on the clock when I arrived here and what time it is right now, it's only been about 38 minutes. So let's go ahead and get this tarp rolled out, get it bungeed down, and we're good to go. Guys, here we are with the finished product. It's looking nice. It's pretty streamlined, and I know I have the tarp equally balanced because that TMC logo is like right in the middle pretty much of this load, right in the middle, and yeah, right there. That's how I tell if my tarp's been evenly balanced. It's looking good. So that cement's not going to get wet. And like I said, these cement loads are very easy to deal with. All I got to do now is just drive it out of here. 14.5 hours. I'm going to see I'm going to see if I can find a way that maybe can shave off maybe 30 minutes, because on the trembles that we use, you know, sometimes those estimates will be off a little bit, or they'll have you going in a direction that's kind of a roundabout way that you don't necessarily have to go all the way around. You know, you can shave down some of that out of route a little bit, but I'll check on that. I'm gonna do my final steps for trip planning before I get going. And that's something else that you guys always need to do. Do your trip planning before you leave. Don't get out on the road and then try to figure out where you're gonna go or where you're gonna stop for the night. You're gonna cause yourself a lot of undue stress. You need to have your stopping point planned before you get on the road. That's the professional thing to do, and that's the thing to do to save yourself a lot of stress on the road. You know, trying to find a parking space when you're about to run out of time on your clock. Don't do that. Turn that off. All right. Let's make sure you got to turn the tarping machines off when you're done using them, or try to remember at least. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll check you guys in the next one. We'll see what I'm loading up next. Appreciate all you guys watching. I'll see you farther down the road. Here, that trucker out.